Hello Commander fans, and welcome back to Advent Commander, where I'm building a 100 card Commander deck for Magic Sealed product. And today's pack is Dominaria. So let's get right into this pack. Alright, first card, Adamant Will. Then Radiating Lightning, Tolarian Scholar, Windgrace Acolyte, Arbor Armament, Jousting Lance, Saproling Migration, Partic Wanderer, Eviscerate, Voltaic Servant, a Saga, Time of Ice, Diligent Excavator, Banalish Marshal, and the legend of the pack is Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. And finally, a basic Plains. Ooh, and the token's a Nightmare Horror. Okay, so, looking through the pack, the first card that jumps out at me is really early in the pack, the Radiating Lightning. It deals 3 damage to target player and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. So if somebody's bringing a token deck in, this could be useful in sweeping those tokens. Another card that could be very useful is Time of Ice. The Saga is a 4-mana enchantment that when it comes into play, I tap target creature an opponent controls, and it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as I control Time of Ice. Then the turn after that, after I draw my card, I get to do it again. And then finally, 2 turns after that, I get to return all tapped creatures to their owner's hand. So if played correctly and nobody's really paying attention to it on that second turn, when they attack with all of their things, I could just sweep up a ton of creatures this way. And then finally, the Banalish Marshal's actually pretty good too, because it just gives all of my other creatures +1/+1, and it's a 3/3 knight for 3 white mana. And then there's the Plains. So I think at this point, it's going to be very difficult for me to draft the correct lands I need, so I'm going to treat this like any other draft, really. And what that means is I'm going to be able to add any number of basic lands to my deck, and this way I'll have some cards to cut at the end of it, but I can't just add non-basic lands. I have to draft all the non-basic lands I'm going to use. So with that in mind, I really think that the Time of Ice will be super useful to me. Just timed correctly, it could help out in a situation and keep some of my opponent's biggest threats off my back for a couple of turns, and then just force everybody to play all their stuff again if they make some bad attacks. So, thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll have another pick and another pack tomorrow. See you then.